Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Arnold Allen up against Jean Silva, Lord at UFC 324, featherweight banger. How's preparation for this one?
It's been good, man. It's been tough. It's a tough camp coming back from a long injury and a long layoff. But yeah, very excited to be at the end of a camp and starting a new fight week after a layoff. So things are going good, and I'm excited to be back.
We love this sport. So many ups and downs, and they always talk about high highs and low lows. Injury's got to be one of the most savage things to deal with as a fighter, especially when you're right where you need to be with the best in the world. How do you keep going and just stay sane and don't get too down about it?
I don't know. I wish I knew, because I got pretty down. I didn't really stay sane. I lost my mind. But yeah, just what helped is I was always working on something, always trying to improve something, and I couldn't do the things I usually do, but there was certain things I could do to improve myself, and watching fights and studying and watching tutorials, and I did a lot of running because that was all I could do for a little while. So I got really good at running for a period of time. But yeah, it sucks. It always sucks, especially when there's kind of an indefinite timeline on the injury. Your mind starts to build worst case scenarios that, maybe it's going to be another year, maybe it's going to be this. So, but yeah, it was slow, steady, and fortunately, I did a camp now, and we're good.
Did you get up to 190? Did you say at one point?
Yeah, I got pretty heavy. I was lifting quite a bit as well as running. The running was like trying to manage my weight gain.
What effect does that have? Do you think you'll be more powerful now, or did it take you a while to sort of get back to the featherweight world?
Yeah, it definitely did. Definitely, like, building the strength in like the area where I injured was very important. Because obviously you lose a bit from sort of stabilizing and not moving. So then to make sure it's strong, obviously to be strong as a fighter, like I went beyond strong, and it was super strong. Obviously that comes with putting on weight, but no, we're balanced out well now. Weight come down. I think it's looking like it's going to be another smooth weight cut. Everything should be good.
Silva's an exciting one. Do you enjoy his character? What are you expecting from him? What are you going to do if he starts barking at you?
Yeah, no, he is excited. He's an exciting character. He's funny. I think he's a nice guy too, actually, to be honest. But yeah, it's all just gamesmanship, and it's all just for the show and all the fun. And also little bits are tactical, like to try and break you out of your rhythm and things. So you just have to kind of put it in the back of your head and laugh it off. I'm sure he will bark at me. I'm well prepared for it. It just try not to think too much about it. Try not to because in my head I know I'm just going to sort of start giggling, but I need to not do it.
Do you relate to that? Having an alter ego inside the cage, does everyone to a degree have a different side of them when they're competing?
Yeah, I guess so. Not as extreme, I wouldn't say, but yeah, there is this. Mine's like the kind of opposite. I'm a quiet, humble guy. Like, I ain't screaming and shouting. And inside, when we go the alter ego, yeah, I feel like I'm messed up in some ways, but maybe the opposite way as him. Maybe.
Is this potential fight of the night?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why it's in the position it is. Opening the main card, opening the first Paramount card. They want to start it with a bang, right? So they put a good fight there.
Do you feel like you need to remind yourself or remind the world, are you excited to refresh everyone exactly why you are in the position you're in and how exciting you can be?
Yeah, definitely. People forget quick. And I mean, the fact people are still sort of remembering, people are backing me, and even after this long layoff, so that's good, but definitely need to remind people.
When you have a chance to sit out for a bit, were you able to enjoy some of the heights that you've been able to hit and evaluate why you do this and why you love this and what your what the big picture is?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but but yeah, definitely got the like to appreciate it more. Like, while you're in it, you kind of it's always hard work. It's a bit of a slog. And then you have to take a bit of a break and you sort of get a different perspective. I'm definitely more grateful for my career and the life I get to live. I definitely appreciate every day I can train healthy and every day I can prep for fights and stuff. And it is definitely a ticking clock. Everyone has their last fight, and it's a short career. So having a year and a half out, I have a lot of time to reflect and how much I'm grateful I get to do this, and I just love it. I love it. So every time I get to train hard, every camp I get to prepare for a fight, every fight I get to have, I'll just sort of enjoy it all.
Why do you love this game?
I don't know. I just love the competition. I think just I played football as a kid. I wasn't very good at it, and it's the whole team thing, which is great. But I think with this, it's all you, right? Like I have a big team. I have a huge team, great team. But at the end of the day, performance is up to me. If I don't show up, it's not my team's fault. It's my fault, right? So I love that, and I kind of enjoy the pressure of everything being you. And I don't think there's any purer way of expressing yourself in a sporting way, right? I don't think there's any fighting is as basic as it becomes. It's human nature. So yeah, I love it.
What does it feel like getting your hand raised at the highest level?
That's the best feeling. That's the best feeling. Um, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Are you a manifestation kind of? Do you envision what's going to happen before it
Yeah,
happens?
every day. I think most fighters do now. Like I've done it for years, and when I'm out of camp, I'm just kind of focused on the end goal. I see myself with the belt and have a picture of the belt on the wall, all those kind of things. But yeah, every day I'll do 5 minutes visualization, game plan, run over the list, and then when you're in a fight, I imagine most people can relate to this. You have a game plan, you have a checklist, and your brain just kind of runs through it all day. You'll be eating dinner and like your wife's talking to you. My game plan is just running in my head. So yeah, always, always.
All going to plan. How does this go down? Do you crack him on the chin in the second? How does it go down in your mind?
He's tough. He's a tough old guy. He's powerful. I think we're going to take some big shots, give some big shots. I think it's just going to be an exciting fight. I could see it being a 3 round war. He's tough as nails. He's crazy. I'm a little crazy. I'm pretty tough too. I can hit hard. So I think it's going to be a good fight for the fans, and I think it's going to be a good, fun, like return fight.
The last gentleman to face him was rewarded with a title shot. Is that the path for you?
I mean, it's definitely worth a shout, isn't it? Like if he got a title shot, I think, yeah, like surely, why not?
Will you call your shot in this game? Often you got to ask. You don't get given much, do you?
Yeah, yeah, you have to call your shot. And funnily enough, last time was like one of the first times I called my shot, and I got it, and I was injured. So yeah, is what it is.
You've only been beaten by the absolute best at featherweight, right? So
Yeah,
does that reassure you in some ways that the only guys to beat you were basically, a legend and one of the top boys?
yeah. And to be fair, I feel like I beat the number one contender at the minute. So I think the vast majority of people do. Everyone except the judges, I think. But yeah, that definitely gives you confidence. Everyone talk about this guy deserves a title fight, and I'm sitting there saying I beat him. But yeah, that definitely gives you confidence. But just have to go out and prove it, like really
Is,
prove it.
is it important to get that one back, or do you just move on?
um, where I feel like I won and I should have won, and all these little things, I don't feel like I need to get it back. But just for sake of like, if he became the champion, it's like, yeah, let's get it back. That makes sense now. Yeah.
Does Lopez beat Volk? Who wins that one?
I think it'll look a lot similar to the first fight, Volk Lopez. The only threat I could see is Volk aging, like he is getting older. He has had a couple of those back to back. He had the back to back knockout losses. Um, and he got dropped in the last one. He took a long time off. But I think aging Volk is what's going to catch him. So, but if it isn't age, I think Volk wins. The same as the first fight.
It's more than likely him saying goodbye. Does that open the door for you, Volk leaving?
Yeah, I think Volk leaving does open up the division. There's, Lopez, if say he's champion, he wins. You got Lerone Murphy probably fighting Mosvar soon. They'll be fighting for a number one contender spot. It just, yeah, the floodgates will be open, to be honest. Yeah.
Nice time for British fighters as well. You back Lerone to win that one?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I think he wins it. He's very smart, very calculated. Mosvar, he's very good as well, but he's like everyone knows at this point what he's gonna do, his game plan, and if you're a fighter that can do it all, it will be a bit easier to decipher his game plan and break it down.
I enjoy those throwback pictures of you and Paddy weighing in at Cage Warriors way back when.
Yeah.
What's the relationship like with him? Is it cool to see him? Did you always expect him to become as big as he's become?
Uh, I think yeah, as big as a star, yeah. I think everyone expected it, right? Even back in the day, at Cage Warriors, we always had a big draw, big attention. He was selling out arenas in like I think it was like 2016, so that's crazy. But yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see that he's at the top and pursuing it and kind of come along on the same path through Cage Warriors and all that. That's cool.
Is it a golden generation for UK fighters, especially when you consider, I suppose, the Muay Thai guys and some of the boxers as well?
Yeah. Um, it's a bit of a weird with the boxing at the top. Obviously, we had the heavyweight game wrapped up for a little bit, didn't we? And now there's a different generation coming through. You got AJ Fury and yeah, AJ and Fury are kind of at the end of things and at the end of the road. But there's a new breed coming through. A lot of really good fighters. I think MMA is just going to keep growing in the UK. Every time we get another champion, there's going to be a new wave of kids that are interested in the sport. Obviously we had Leon Edwards, Bisbin was champion, Tom Aspinall, Paddy's fighting for the interim. I'm still aiming to get my title shot. Like it's a good time. It's going to get better as well.
Are you destined to have that belt?
Yeah, yeah,
Is it something you envisioned when you were a kid?
yeah. For as long as I can remember.
And in terms of Ilya, going up, he's got wild ambitions. How intrigued are you to see what he can do against Islam, or is it just a step too far?
Nah, to be honest, I'd never rule him out. Like back in the day, yeah, I would have, but nah, like every time he says he's gonna do something, he does exactly that. He said he was gonna knock out Holloway. He said he was gonna knock out Volk. He said he was gonna knock out Oliveira, and he did it and made it all look easy. To be honest, so yeah, I won't judge him or doubt him.
How do you look back on the Max fight now?
Things could have definitely gone a lot better. I think it was a good fight, not as bad as I thought initially. Wasn't really like a shutout, but it was just a fun fight and a learning fight. He came out with a different game plan and switched things up, and yeah, it was good fun. But yeah, could have done a lot of things better.
Who's the best featherweight of all time?
It's got to be Volk. It's got to be Volk. Yeah, he's got to be.
What do you think made him so great?
Uh, just his work ethic. He had a crazy schedule. His training camps are insane, and he did everything. He kind of like not quietly because he was a beast, but like he trundled along, like a steam train. He just did everything, got the fights. Was like win the fight. All right, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? And there's no need for trash talk. He just fought everyone and beat everyone.
How do you want to be remembered?
Champion. That's all. Yeah, simple. I want to win the belt and be remembered like that.
What's it like training with Firas?
He's the best. He's a madman, but he's like a mad scientist. He's always cooking up the best game plans and putting you through hell. Sometimes it's fun, but he's merciless. And yeah, Firas is the best, and it's great to have a coach that is in shape and you can train with him too. We can spar with him and wrestle, roll, all these things. So when he teaches you techniques, he can do it on you. So that's good.
Were you a kid in your living room watching him and GSP at the top of the game? Is that surreal now, training with him?
Yeah, like that's exactly why I came out here to train, is watching the pay-per-view countdown shows with George and Firas, and yeah, I was like, as soon as I got a little bit of money, I was coming out here.
What makes him unique as a coach? Is he just, when you're at the highest level, there's a few dudes who seem to be like almost an MMA savant with their knowledge and the way they see the sport.
He's he's constantly evolving, I'd say, because I've seen some coaches and they have their way, and their way is it's their way or the highway, right? With Firas, he's open, but like he's always evolving. So I'll come here for one camp and we're doing something else. I come back a few months later, there's a whole new meta, a whole new thing we're doing, a whole new routine, and sometimes I miss the old one, but like it's evolution, and he's constantly updating the techniques. He travels himself to learn. He'll train with good fighters and good athletes to learn. He'll bring guys in that are world class, and he's not above asking questions to athletes to learn himself. So he's always learning.
We're hearing that Conor Chandler is no longer happening. I feel a bit sorry for Chandler, having been waiting for so long. And then Jorge Masvidal said he's got a big announcement. I was talking to somebody about the Diaz trilogy as well. As someone in the sport, former Cage Warriors guy as well, who would you like to see Conor fight? Which would be the most fun and the best for the sport?
I'm not really fussed, to be honest, with the McGregor. I'm not like in a diss or anything. Just kind of at this point, it would just be kind of just like a celebrity fight, like a gimme fight, because he's kind of left the sport for a long time. When was his last fight? Do you remember?
It was a while back against Poirier. What was it, like 4 years
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah. So he's kind of left the sport. The division's changed a lot, and it's like, well, where do you stack him up? At this point, it's like, do you just give him a fun fight? And because it's McGregor, it's going to sell. But I don't know. You know what? Put him in with like Dan Hooker. They can have a good fight. There you go. I like that would do. Yeah.
Hooker's been back and forth with Paddy. Paddy, does he get it done against Gaethje? Are people writing off Gaethje a little bit?
Maybe, but I do think Paddy gets it done. Paddy's he's too dynamic. He's got too many options to win. He's got the number in the grappling. He's probably got the advantage in striking. I think Gaethje has the advantage, maybe in a bit of power. One big thing, obviously, Paddy does get hit, and he does hang his chin up in the air, and that is scary when you're sitting there looking at someone like Gaethje.
We'll wrap up with a little quick fire. So, who's the best wrestler in the UFC right now?
Best wrestler? Oh, Hamzat, yeah.
Who's the funniest?
Who's the funniest? The funniest. Oh, there was a name at the top of my head. I can't think. The quick fire of it also. What is his name? Strickland's quite funny. Strickland makes me laugh. Maybe unintentionally sometimes, but yeah.
Who's the most annoying?
Most annoying. I don't know who'd be annoying. I don't know. Who's annoying?
I've gotten a lot of Colbys down the years.
Yeah, he's annoying. To be honest, I don't really think about the guys too much. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know.
We'll skip that one. Who's the best dressed?
It definitely ain't me. I know that much. Let's go Usman for a laugh because he had that weird blue suit. That was quite funny.
Who's got the best hands?
Best hands. It's got to be Ilya, isn't it?
Who would you most like to go for dinner with?
It have to be Eamon Zahabi or Mandel Nallo because I have gone for dinner with them often. They're good friends of mine.
And best fight IQ?
Best fight IQ. Current right now. I think Pete Yan's up there. Pete Yan is up there.
Good call. Who's the most interesting female fighter?
Most interesting female fighter. We'll go with Kayla. Yeah, go with Kayla.
Why do you say her? Interesting, because Petrosky said her as well.
Oh yeah, just she's just a specimen of an athlete. It's just she's just interested. She come in, she's a machine. So yeah, it's interesting.
Who would you most want by your side in a street fight?
As a UFC fighter, someone in the UFC. It's got to be a heavyweight in it. Go with champion Francis Ngannou.
It's not a bad shout. And if you could fight anybody, past or present, in any weight class, who would it be?
Past or present, any weight class. I don't know. Okay, BJ Penn would be a cool one. Yeah.
Great shout.
Yeah.
Mate, thank you so much. Maximum respect. Good luck. I appreciate it. Cheers.
Of course, mate. Thank you.